God says, this message is for you. Tonight, the heavens themselves are trembling. The angels are crying tears of joy and urgency, and Jesus has risen, standing tall in the glory of heaven, looking directly at you. He has screamed your name, not softly, not as a whisper, but with the power of eternity, with the sound that shakes the foundations of the cosmos. Do not ignore this. The universe is holding its breath for your response. Open this message fully, read every word, because every second you hesitate, something precious is slipping past you. This is no ordinary night. It is not a coincidence that you are reading these words now. God has marked this moment. He has carved it into the timeline of your life. Your destiny, which has been whispered to the stars and written on the winds, is arriving. It cannot wait another hour. God says, you may have felt lost, abandoned, or unseen. You may have walked through valleys of shadow, wondering if anyone, any force, was listening. Tonight, God wants you to know, He has been listening. Every tear, every quiet prayer, every hope you dared not speak aloud, He has seen it. Jesus has heard your heart. The angels have carried your name like a flame, through every layer of heaven. And now, at this exact moment, heaven is shaking because the time of your breakthrough is here. You cannot postpone what God has ordained. He says, open your heart. Open your hands. Open your life fully to the miracle that is rushing toward you. It is bigger than anything you have ever imagined. God says, stop doubting. Stop questioning. The delay you felt was never denial. It was preparation. Jesus screamed your name to call you into your full inheritance, the life He has been waiting to place in your hands. Tonight, miracles are not suggestions, they are commands. Heaven itself is moving in your favor. Opportunities that were hidden are being revealed. Doors that seemed locked will burst open. People who were meant to find you are aligning in your path. You may not see it all yet, but you will. The world will shift, and when it does, you will look back and realize that God's timing was perfect, and His love was relentless. God says, do not delay. Open this now. Open your mind and your spirit fully. Midnight is approaching. This is not just a message, it is a divine summons. You have been chosen for this moment. Jesus' scream was not random, it was targeted, precise, and full of urgency. The same energy that caused heaven to shake is now descending toward you. It is breaking chains. It is lifting burdens. It is igniting your purpose. Do not sleep through this. Do not scroll past it. The very angels are urging you, act now. Take this message seriously. Every word carries weight. Every sentence is imbued with the power to shift your life forever. God says, tonight, you will witness things that cannot be explained by human logic. Doors will open, answers will come, tears will fall, and joy will overwhelm your spirit. It is the kind of night that rewrites destinies. You may feel fear, but that is only your soul recognizing the magnitude of what is coming. Jesus has stood and shouted your name because you are about to receive what you have been seeking for so long. The heavens will not remain still. Angels will not stay silent. Every vibration in the universe is aligned with your awakening. This is why you must act immediately. Do not let your hesitation rob you of what is yours. God says, open your heart fully. Let Him in completely. Remove all fear, doubt, and hesitation. Tonight, He is giving you a gift that has been reserved for your exact time on earth. It is a gift that cannot be postponed, cannot be transferred, cannot be ignored. The world will notice the shift, but the real change will be within you. You will feel it in your bones, in your mind, in your very soul. This is the night when heaven becomes tangible. This is the night when the whispers of prayer become the roaring of answered destiny. God says, take a deep breath. Feel the presence of Jesus surrounding you. Hear the echoes of heaven resonating in your chest. Know that you are chosen. Know that you are loved beyond comprehension. Know that what is happening tonight has been planned since the beginning of time. And know this: if you fail to open, if you hesitate, if you ignore this divine call, you risk losing the moment that heaven itself has orchestrated for you. Midnight is the deadline. The angels are watching. The universe is waiting. And Jesus is still calling your name, louder than ever, demanding your attention, demanding your faith, demanding your life. God says, this is your time to rise. To claim, to step into the miraculous, to open the doors that were closed, and to receive the blessings that were promised. Do not fear what comes. Do not question what arrives. Everything is for your good. Everything is orchestrated. Everything is meant to show you the depth of God's love, the power of His promise, and the destiny that belongs uniquely to you. God says, tonight, your life is about to shift in ways you cannot yet comprehend. Every step you have taken, every struggle you have endured, every tear you have cried has led you to this exact moment. Heaven has paused, holding its breath, waiting for your response. Jesus' voice, echoing through the heavens, is not just a call, it is a summons to your destiny. When He screamed your name, the walls of heaven shook. The angels' wings fluttered in exhilaration, and the stars themselves realigned to mark your arrival. This is not hyperbole. This is divine truth. Open your heart, open your spirit, open your life. You cannot afford delay. The universe is conspiring for you, but it will not force your hand. You must step forward, willing and ready to receive what has been prepared for you. God says, stop worrying about the past. Stop lamenting what was lost or broken. All of that has been transformed into preparation. Every hardship was molding you, shaping you into a vessel capable of holding the blessings that are coming tonight. Jesus sees your pain, your longing, your hidden fears, and He is turning them into power. This is why He shouted your name with such intensity. He is declaring to the world that your time of breakthrough has arrived. The angels are standing guard, ensuring that nothing can stand in your way. Open your heart fully to receive what is meant for you. You have waited long enough. You have been faithful. And now, the reward is here. God says, do not underestimate the significance of this night. Even the smallest moment holds cosmic weight. Every decision you make, every word you speak, every act of faith is being multiplied by heaven itself. If you hesitate, even for a single second, you risk missing the momentum that is being generated for your life. Midnight is the threshold. After it passes, the energy shifts. What is available now may not be available tomorrow. This is why the angels are urging you, why Jesus has shouted, and why heaven itself is trembling. Open your life, open your mind, open your soul. Let the miraculous enter without obstruction. God says, your faith is the key. Every doubt you have had, every insecurity that has whispered lies into your mind, is powerless against the force that is descending upon you tonight. The same voice that spoke galaxies into existence is calling you forward. The same hands that healed the blind and raised the dead are reaching for you now. You are not alone. You never have been. Every prayer you whispered in the silence, every hope you dared not speak, has been gathered and stored by God Himself. And tonight, it will be returned to you, multiplied beyond your imagination. God says, do not be afraid of what comes. The magnitude of your miracle may feel overwhelming, but it is meant to elevate you. You are capable of carrying this blessing. You are worthy of this transformation. The universe has conspired to prepare you for this moment, and the angels have been readying the path. Jesus' scream was not merely a sound, it was the vibration of destiny, a force powerful enough to shake heaven itself and to call your spirit into alignment with the life you were created to live. God says, take action now. Stand in faith, not hesitation. Speak to heaven, speak to Jesus, speak to yourself with certainty, I am ready. I am open. I am receiving. Feel the energy swirl around you. Feel the divine presence pressing against the limits of your fear and doubt. This is not an illusion. This is not a metaphor. This is a realignment of your destiny, a moment when heaven reaches down and touches your life in ways that cannot be undone. God says, tonight, you will witness signs that confirm your path. Doors that were closed will open. People who were absent will appear. Answers to prayers that were long delayed will arrive in ways you never anticipated. The angels are prepared to move mountains in your favor. The spiritual realm is breaking through into the physical realm to ensure your miracle is not just possible, but inevitable. God says, keep your eyes and heart wide open. Feel the surge of divine energy. Feel Jesus' presence beside you, His hand extended, his eyes locked on yours. He has not shouted your name lightly. Every syllable carries the weight of heaven's promise. You are not merely a participant in this night, you are the chosen recipient of a divine orchestration that has spanned eternity. God says, now is the time. Open before midnight. Delay is dangerous. Hesitation can cost you what heaven has prepared. Your miracle, your blessing, your breakthrough is knocking. Reach out, embrace it, and step fully into the life God has designed for you. This is no ordinary night. This is the night where your story changes forever. God says, do you feel it? That stirring in your chest, that quickening of your spirit? That is heaven itself reaching for you. Jesus' scream was not just noise, it was energy, power, a declaration that the moment has come. He has called your name across the realms of time and space, shaking the very foundations of creation. Tonight, you are the center of divine attention. Angels are poised to descend, to carry your prayers, your hopes, your deepest desires, and transform them into reality. Nothing can stop what God has planned for you. No obstacle, no fear, no shadow of doubt can stand before this force. You are being lifted, and it is urgent, it is immediate, it is unstoppable. God says, do not underestimate the magnitude of this night. The heavens have aligned just for you. The stars themselves have shifted to reflect your destiny. The winds have carried your name across the earth. Every moment you have waited, every tear you have shed, every prayer you have whispered in secret has been counted, treasured, and multiplied. Tonight, God is repaying you in full, in ways that will overwhelm your understanding. You may feel small, unworthy, unsure, but heaven sees the truth of your heart. And that truth has made you chosen. God says, open your eyes and your spirit fully. Midnight is approaching, and with it comes a convergence of power that has never been offered before. The angels are ready to act, the spiritual realms are aligned, and Jesus is standing at the gates of your life, calling you to step into a reality that exceeds your wildest imagination. Do not delay. Every hesitation diminishes the flow of blessings that is poised to enter your life. Every second counts. God is speaking through this message with urgency because He knows the importance of timing. He knows that you cannot miss this moment. God says, tonight, chains will break. Burdens that have weighed on your shoulders for years will be lifted. Relationships that were fractured will find healing. Opportunities that seemed lost will be restored, multiplied, and magnified. Health, wealth, love, peace, and joy are not distant dreams, they are your inheritance. Jesus has screamed your name to remind you of your worth, your power, and your right to receive all that heaven has prepared. The angels are ready to carry the overflow into your life, but you must step forward. You must act. You must open fully to receive. God says, do not fear the intensity of this moment. The power of heaven can feel overwhelming because it is beyond human comprehension. That is the point. You are not meant to understand everything, only to trust, to receive, to surrender. The universe is conspiring for you. Every force, every being, every energy in the heavens is pushing toward this moment with one goal: to bring you into alignment with your divine purpose. This is why Jesus screamed your name. This is why heaven shook. This is why the angels are calling you forward. God says, feel the energy. Let it move through you. Let it awaken the parts of your spirit that have been dormant, hidden, or neglected. Tonight, the impossible becomes possible. The unseen becomes seen. The unheard becomes heard. This is a night where miracles walk openly in your life. This is the night when heaven's power is tangible. This is the night when your life is transformed. You have been chosen for this. You are ready for this. And heaven is impatient for you to claim it. God says, take your hands, your heart, your mind, and open them fully. Speak to Jesus, speak to the angels, speak to the universe with certainty: I am ready. I am open. I am receiving. Do not hold back. Do not second guess. Do not fear. The time for waiting is over. Midnight is the threshold. After it passes, the current of blessings may shift, the timing may change. The universe respects your readiness. Heaven respects your obedience. And Jesus is still calling your name, louder than ever, urging you to rise into the destiny that is uniquely yours. God says, this is your moment of awakening. This is your moment of breakthrough. This is your moment of receiving the abundance, the love, the joy, the clarity, and the miracles that have been prepared for you from the beginning of time. Do not let it slip away. Open fully. Open immediately. Feel the scream of heaven, the vibration of divine power, the presence of angels surrounding you. You are being lifted. You are being transformed. You are being positioned for your greatest life. God says, tonight, heaven is shaking. Jesus is standing, calling your name. Angels are descending. Miracles are arriving. Open before midnight. Do not wait. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. Your destiny, your miracle, your breakthrough, your life as it was always meant to be is here. Open, and receive it fully. God says, can you feel it? The air around you is charged with heaven's energy. The angels are moving faster, circling above, carrying the vibrations of your breakthrough. Every heartbeat, every breath, is synchronized with the divine orchestration taking place right now. Jesus' scream echoed not just across heaven, but across time itself, announcing that your moment has come. There is no delay. There is no second chance for those who hesitate. Midnight is approaching, and with it comes a portal, a divine threshold where your prayers, your dreams, your faith, and your destiny converge into one unstoppable current. You must step fully into it. God says, tonight, the unseen realms are active, more active than ever before. The powers of darkness that tried to hold you back are being cast down. The angels of light are surrounding you, pushing away every obstacle that has stood in your path. This is not imagination. This is reality, the reality of divine intervention. Every struggle, every obstacle, every fear that held you captive is being dismantled. Jesus has screamed your name to declare that the chains are breaking, that the windows of heaven are opening wide, that your life is about to be flooded with blessings beyond measure. God says, do not look around for proof. Do not wait for signs outside yourself. The signs are inside. They are in the quickening of your spirit, in the rush of energy in your chest, in the trembling of your soul. These are the fingerprints of heaven, the echoes of Jesus' voice, the preparation for your miracle. You have been chosen, called, and marked for this. The angels have been waiting for your readiness. Heaven is impatient for your alignment. Open now. Open fully. Open without hesitation. God says, your faith is the key to unlocking the miracles coming tonight. It is not enough to hope. It is not enough to whisper prayers. You must act with certainty, with surrender, with absolute trust. Speak to Jesus, I am ready. I am open. I receive. Feel the power of that declaration resonate through your being. Feel the universe respond. Feel the angels gather around you, ready to unleash blessings that have been held in heaven for you alone. This is why Jesus screamed your name. This is why heaven shook. This is why the moment cannot wait. God says, do not let fear stop you. Fear is only a shadow, a distraction from what is real. The power of heaven is far greater than any doubt, any worry, any uncertainty you feel. Every challenge you have faced has prepared you for this moment. Every tear you have cried has nourished your soul for this breakthrough. Tonight, you will see the transformation, feel the change, and know beyond any question that God is faithful, God is powerful, God is real, and God's love for you is infinite. God says, open your heart fully. Open your hands. Open your life. Do not hold back. Do not question. The angels are ready to pour the fullness of heaven into your existence. The moment is urgent. The timing is critical. Midnight is the threshold. The current of divine favor is moving, and it waits for your reception. Do not let hesitation rob you of this miraculous moment. God says, tonight, your breakthrough will manifest. Chains will fall. Burdens will lift. Relationships will heal. Opportunities will arrive. Doors will swing open. Abundance, peace, joy, love, and clarity will flood into your life. Jesus' voice has already moved the spiritual realms into action. The angels are standing at attention, ready to deliver exactly what has been promised to you. Do not miss this. Do not delay. Your destiny calls. God says, feel the vibration of heaven surrounding you. Feel the power of Jesus' presence pressing against your soul. He has screamed your name to awaken every part of you that has been dormant. He has called you to rise, to receive, to step into your miracle without fear. The heavens are shaking because your life is about to shift. The angels are moving because your breakthrough is imminent. Open before midnight. Open immediately. The time of your miracle is now. God says, do not let the world distract you. Do not let doubt infiltrate your mind. Every second counts. Every moment is charged with divine energy. The scream that echoed through heaven is your call to action. It is your invitation. It is your moment. Jesus has stood up for you, cried out for you, and prepared the way for your life to change forever. Do not ignore him. Do not delay. Open fully. Receive fully.